you guys for joining. I hope that we get a lot out of today's practice. So let's go ahead and begin. So let's come to the top of our mats. Toes together, heels slightly apart. We're just going to work on focusing in on our Samasthiti here to start with. So we're going to inhale, roll the shoulders up and back. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, reaching up, and exhale, lower them down. Last time, inhale, and exhale. Let's do this in the opposite direction. So inhale, coming up and forward, and exhale, relax. Inhale, back and up, and exhale, down and relax. One more time. Inhale, reaching those shoulders up nice and high, and exhale, coming back down. Let's go ahead here. We're just going to do a couple breaths. So we're going to inhale, reach up, nice and tall. And as we exhale, bringing those hands back through to center. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, reaching the arms upwards. Gaze follows those fingertips. And exhale, coming back through to center. Last time, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, coming back through. Closing your eyes here for just a moment. Let's go ahead and set an intention for today's practice. Do we want to stretch a little bit deeper, deepen the breath, or just give ourselves a moment for self-reflection? Whatever your reason why is, just take a moment here to focus in on that. Let's take one more breath. Inhale. Exhale, release the arms, coming back through to our mountain pose. And let's go ahead and begin. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, hinge, reach down towards our toes. Inhale, coming up halfway with a nice straight spine as we gaze ahead. And as we exhale, let's plant the hands, gently step the feet back, and let's lower down with control through our chaturanga. Inhale, rise up into our up dog. And let's exhale, press back into our down dog. Taking 3 breaths here, breathing in and breathing out. One more breath, inhale and exhale. Gazing ahead, let's inhale, jump the feet forward, coming up into a half forward fold here. And then let's exhale down into a full forward fold. Remember, knees can be bent here if they need to start off with. As we inhale, slowly straightening the spine, lengthening upwards. And let's exhale, return back to our Samasthiti. We're going to do that 4 more times. So inhale, reach up. And exhale, hinge and fold forward. Inhale, coming up halfway. Let's exhale, plant the hands, step the feet back, and lower down with control. Inhale, rise up into our up dog. And let's exhale, press back into our down dog. Once again, taking 3 breaths here, breathing in. And exhale, breathing out. One more breath, inhale. And exhale. Bending the knees here as we gaze ahead. Inhale, jump the feet forward. And let's exhale, move down into a full forward fold. As we inhale, straightening the spine, lengthening upwards. And exhale, returning back to our Samasthiti. 3 more times. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hinge and fold forward. Inhale, coming up halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, step the feet back. Let's lower down. Inhale, lift up into our up dog. And let's exhale, press back into our down dog. Taking a few moments to hold here, grounding the feet in the hands, breathing in and breathing out. Let's take 1 more breath. Inhale and exhale. Gazing ahead, let's inhale, bend our knees, jump those feet forward, coming up into our half forward fold. And let's exhale, folding all the way down into a full forward fold. As we inhale, straightening upwards, reaching towards the sky. And exhale, coming back through to our Samasthiti. Great job. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, hinge and fold forward. Inhale, coming up halfway. And exhale, planting the hands, stepping the feet back. Let's lower down. Inhale, rise up into our up dog. And let's exhale, press back into our down dog. Focusing in on the breath here, breathing in and breathing out. One more breath, inhale. And exhale. Bending the knees here, gazing ahead. Let's inhale, jump the feet forward, flowing up into that half forward fold. And then let's exhale, move down into a full forward fold. As we inhale, straightening the spine, reaching up overhead, taking maybe a slight back bend if it feels nice and is in your practice. And let's exhale, come back through to our Samasthiti. Last time here in Sun Salutation A. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, hinge and fold forward. Inhale, coming up halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, step the feet back. Let's lower down. Inhale, rise up into our up dog. And let's exhale, flow back into our down dog. Once again, just focusing in on the breath, breathing in. And exhale, breathing out. Last breath, inhale. And exhale. Bending the knees, gazing ahead. Let's inhale. Jump those feet forward, come up to our half forward fold. And then let's exhale, go down into a full forward fold. As we inhale, reaching up, lengthening towards the sky. And exhale, returning back to our Samasthiti. Great work, friends. We're going to go ahead and move on to our Sun Salutation B, and we're going to do 3 of these today. So just get yourself prepared here mentally for it, and it's going to be a little bit fast. If you need to take breaks, go ahead and do so, and make adjustments as needed. But let's go ahead and begin. So inhale, bend the knees, sweeping the arms down and up, sitting back into our chair here. As we exhale, let's straighten the legs, hinge and fold forward. Inhale, coming up halfway. Exhale, planting the hands, step the feet back. Let's lower down through our chaturanga. Inhale, rise up into our up dog. And let's exhale, press back into our down dog. Preparing for warrior 1 here on the right side. Let's inhale, bring that right leg forward. Left foot spins out to the side here, grounding here. As we exhale, and as we inhale, let's reach up and lengthen into our warrior 1. As we exhale, release the hands, coming back down, lowering through chaturanga. Inhale, rise up into our up dog. And let's exhale, press back into our down dog. Preparing for warrior 1 here on the left side. Inhale, left foot forward, right foot spins out to the side. As we exhale, grounding the feet down towards the earth. Let's inhale, reach up and rise. And exhale, lower down, returning back to the earth. Inhale, lift up into our up dog. And let's exhale, press back into our down dog. And just taking a few breaths here, breathing in. And exhale, breathing out. Let's take one more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Bending the knees, gazing ahead. Let's inhale. Jump those feet forward. Coming up into our half forward fold. And then let's exhale, move down into our full forward fold. Bending the knees here. Let's inhale. Sweeping the arms down and up. Sitting back into our chair. And let's exhale, return back to our mountain pose. Okay, good work, friends. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, bending those knees, arms down and up, sitting back into that chair. And as we exhale, let's straighten the legs, hinge and fold forward. Inhale, coming up halfway. Exhale, planting the hands, stepping the feet back. Let's lower down to chaturanga. Inhale, lift up into our up dog. And let's exhale, press back into our down dog. Moving here into our warrior one. Right foot forward, left foot spins out to the side. Let's inhale, reach up and lengthen. And exhale, return back down to our mats. Lowering through our chaturanga. Inhale up into up dog. And let's exhale, press back into down dog. Moving on to warrior one on the left side. Left foot forward, right foot spins out to the side. We're gonna inhale, reach up and lengthen. And exhale, return back down to the mats. Inhale, flow up into our up dog. And let's exhale, flow back into our down dog. Taking a few moments here, breathing in. And exhale, breathing out. Let's take one more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Bending the knees. Let's inhale, putting those feet forward, coming up into our half forward fold. And exhale, flow down into our full forward fold. As we inhale, bend the knees, arms coming down and up, sitting back into that chair. And exhale, coming up into our Samasthiti. Great work, friends. Let's go ahead and take one resting breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Moving into our last sun salutation. Bending the knees as we inhale, arms coming down and up. Sitting deep into that chair. And let's exhale, straighten the legs, hinge and fold forward. Inhale, coming up halfway with that nice straight spine. And let's exhale, plant the hands, step the feet back, and lower down through our chaturanga. Inhale, rise up into our up dog. And let's exhale, press back into our down dog. Warrior one here on the right side. Right foot forward, left foot spins out to the side. Let's inhale, reach up and lengthen. And exhale, return back down to our mats. Inhale, rising up. And exhale, flowing back. Moving on to the left side, left foot forward, right foot spins out to the side. Let's inhale, reach up and lengthen. And exhale, return back down to the floor. Lowering down with control. Inhaling up into our up dog. And let's exhale, press back into our down dog. Taking a few breaths here, breathing in. And exhale, breathing out. Let's take one more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Gazing ahead, let's inhale, bring those feet forward. Coming up into our half forward fold. And exhale, flow back down into a full forward fold. As we inhale, bend those knees, arms coming down and up. Sitting back into our chair one last time. And let's exhale, coming back up to our Samasthiti. Let's go ahead and insert one forward folds here. So standing strong in our mountain pose, let's inhale. Jump the feet out about hip width apart. And as we exhale, let's hinge forward, grabbing onto those big toes with our 2 fingers and thumb. We're gonna inhale, straighten our spine, gaze ahead. And as we exhale, let's tuck the chin and allow the head and neck to hang forward here. We're just taking a few focused breaths, breathing in. And exhale, breathing out. Let's take one more inhale. And exhale, release the toes, placing the back of the hands on the mat, sliding those palms under the front of the feet. And we're going to inhale, gaze forward, straightening our spine. And as we exhale, we're tucking the head and chin and going a little bit deeper into our forward fold here. Remembering that if our legs can't be straight, we can bend those knees a little bit here as needed. Just focusing in on the breath now, breathing in. And exhale, breathing out. Let's take one more inhale. Exhale, release the hands from the feet, bringing them up to the hips. And as we inhale, let's roll back up with control. And exhale, jump back into our Samasthiti. Let's go ahead and flow through a vinyasa here. So we're going to inhale, reach up towards the sky. And we're going to exhale, hinge and fold forward. Inhale, coming up halfway with that nice straight spine. Exhale, plant the hands, step the feet back. Let's lower down through our chaturanga. Inhale, rise up into our up dog. And let's exhale, press back into our down dog. So a couple options here from our down dog. You can gaze forward, bend the knees, jump through to a seated position if that's where you're at today. But if that's not where you're at, stay in your down dog. You can come down to your knees, cross your ankles, rotate the sit bones back, and extend the feet out in front of the body. So it's wherever you're at is perfect today. And we're going to be moving through a lot of these vinyasas. So I want you to really focus in on what's best for you, whether it's jumping through to a seated or it's coming through to that nice controlled seated as we just did. Let's go ahead and start with our Dandasana, working on getting a nice straight spine here, lifting the shoulders up and back, pulling in from the belly, keeping those feet flexed, active, engaged. We're just working on having a good posture here, lengthening through the spine and the back of the legs, breathing in. And exhale, breathing out. Let's take one more inhale. And exhale, release. Cross the ankles, plant the hands, jump the feet back. Let's flow through vinyasa. So as we exhale, lower down through chaturanga. Inhale, lift up into our up dog. And as we exhale, come back through to our down dog. Remembering here that you can jump through or you can come down to your knees and cross through. So we're going to inhale, come forward to a seated position. We're going to extend those feet out in front of us. We're pulling up from the belly, lengthening through the spine, keeping those shoulders nice and rolled back. Let's inhale, reach up and lengthen. As we exhale, we're going to hinge forward, reaching towards those toes, and we're working on keeping a straight spine. So if you can reach towards those feet without rounding your back, go ahead and do so now. Otherwise, hold at whatever level you're at here, keeping that spine straight and those legs straight as those feet are flexed, active, and engaged. Breathing in. And exhale, breathing out. Let's take one more inhale. And exhale, release. Crossing the ankles, plant the hands, jump back. Let's exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift up. And let's exhale, press back into our down dog. Once again, jumping through or coming down to your knees, crossing those ankles, and extending the feet out and head. We're going to go ahead and go on to our Marjanasana. And let me remember which direction I wanted to do today. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and hug in. Our right knee, left leg extends out. And we're going to go ahead and we are going to take our, friends, let me just decide which one we're doing. Let's go, okay, let's go ahead and do this. So hugging in that knee close to the body, left foot extended out. We're gonna take our right arm, hugging it in close. Our left arm's gonna come back, or sorry, our left arm's gonna be hugging in the arm, the knee. Right arm's gonna come back behind the spine. And we're just gonna twist and hinge, gazing over that right shoulder here. Holding with control, breathing in. And exhale, breathing out. Just taking a nice spinal twist here. Breathing in. And exhale. Let's take one more breath. Breathe in. And exhale, release. Let's go ahead, cross our ankles, plant the hands, jump the feet back, and flow through vinyasa. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift up. And let's exhale, press back into our down dog. Coming back through to seated. This time we're going to switch over to the opposite side here. So our left knee's hugged in, right leg extended out. We're going to take our right arm to our left knee. Our left arm's reaching back behind the body. We're going to inhale, lengthen up to the spine. And as we exhale, we're going to hinge and twist from the base of the spine all the way to the top of the head, gazing over that left shoulder here. breathing in. And exhale, breathing out. Let's go ahead and take one more breath. Inhale. And exhale, release, coming back through. So crossing those feet, stepping the legs back. Let's lower down through chaturanga. Inhale, lift up into our up dog. And let's exhale, press back into our down dog. Coming back through to seated. We're going to do our Navasana or boat 2 times. So a couple options here. You can extend your arms out one leg at a time if that's what's comfortable for you. You can come up onto your sit bones and bring the feet at about a 45-degree angle, or you can extend them all the way up straight ahead. So, gonna prepare for that. Let's go ahead, inhale, rock back, moving into whatever position you're at, holding here for a couple breaths, keeping the spine long and active, engaged here, breathing in and breathing out. Let's take one more inhale and exhale, release, coming down, grabbing onto the outside of the knees here. Let's inhale, gaze up, and exhale, tuck the chin, round the spine back. One more time, inhale, gazing upwards, and exhale, tucking the chin, rounding the spine back. Okay, we're gonna do this one more time, and I want you to challenge yourself a little bit further. If say you're lifting up your legs and this is where you're at, and you wanna go a little bit deeper, you can extend the arms out and see how that changes the gravity within the body and how it works those abs a little bit stronger. So let's go ahead. We're gonna inhale, lengthen up nice and tall. And as we exhale, let's rock back onto our sits bones and moving in to whatever level we're at, whether we're straightening our legs, bending our knees. We're just working on finding that strength here in our abs. Breathing in and exhale, breathing out. Let's take one more inhale and exhale, release. Go ahead, cross those ankles, plant the hands, jump the feet back. Let's lower down through our chaturanga. Inhale, rise up into our up dog, and exhale, press back into our down dog. Go ahead, come down to the knees, cross the ankles, extend the feet out, or you roll back onto our spines and go into our bridge pose. And we're gonna do a different version of that today. So we're gonna inhale, bring those knees and sit bones up close, the ankles up close to the sit bones here. Arms extended out towards the body. As we inhale, we're gonna lift up the hips here, nice and high, just to start off with, keeping those hips up, working on adding the length there. Breathing in, and exhale, breathing out. Let's inhale, lift the hips up a little bit higher than before. And as we exhale, let's slowly round them back down onto the mat. So option number 1 is to stay just like this, like we've been doing. If you want to go a little bit deeper, you can grab on to those ankles here. And as we inhale, come up, working on keeping the body close together. So we're grabbing onto the feet here. Inhale, lifting the hips up nice and high. Breathing in. And exhale, breathing out. Let's take one more breath. Inhale, lift those hips up nice and high. And exhale, let's round the spine back down to the mat. Let's inhale, hug those hips in, or knees in, rocking back and forth. Let's inhale, extend the feet up towards the sky, grabbing onto the outsides of the feet here, pulling down those knees, moving into happy baby, rocking side to side, or up and down. Let's go ahead, hugging those knees nice and close. On our next inhale, let's rock up and go ahead and do our last closing postures for today. So we're gonna go ahead, you can sit in crisscross, you can sit in half lotus or full lotus, whatever's most comfortable for you today. We're gonna start by taking our left arm back behind our body, right arm follows, grabbing onto opposite elbows here. We're lengthening up through the spine as we inhale, and as we exhale, we're hinging at the hips, folding forward and allowing our forehead to rest on our mats. Just focusing in on the breath, breathing in, and exhale, breathing out. Let's take one more breath. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, slowly rolling back up to center, and exhale, releasing the arms. Bringing the hands out onto the knees, first finger and thumb connecting, lengthening up through the spine as we tuck the chin, close the eyes, focusing on the stillness of the body, breathing in, and exhale, breathing out. Let's take one more breath. Inhale and exhale. Go ahead, release the fingers, open up the eyes. We're going to bring our hands out to the side of the body here, working on just our strength challenge for today. So planting the hands down, remembering if we can't lift up all the way, we're just pressing down and building that strength. Maybe we're lifting up half, or we're lifting up all the way. Let's do it for a count of 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Great work, friend. Let's go ahead and move into our corpse pose. So extending those feet out, rolling back onto our spine. Taking a moment here just to let our bodies hang heavy. Feel them sinking deep into the mat. Feel the muscles relaxing downwards. Feel the face begin to relax. And just take this moment just to let everything go. Begin to feel your mind and body reawaken, wiggling your fingers and toes here, stretching it out a little bit. And when you're ready, go ahead and join me for a seated position, or in a seated position. Thank you so much, friends, for joining me for practice today, and thank you so much for your patience as I've been trying to figure out how to balance this with law school. I appreciate it so much, and I'm so glad that you're willing and able to come to your mat today. So give yourself a pat on the back and congratulations for your hard work. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you again, and namaste.